friends, Robin here with Matman and Robin. Welcome to the channel where I like to encourage, inspire, and include you in packing Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes year round and inviting you along on our adoption journey. Today is a challenge. As many of you know, our friend Nichole came down to visit from Canada, and she brought with her a wonderful challenge. So, what she has challenged me and Val to do is to pack a Canadian shoebox. What does that mean? Not necessarily in the style of Canada, not themed to Canada, but a physical shoebox that she brought us from Canada. Because did you know the sizes are different? So my challenge is to take this, which is a Canadian shoebox, and it doesn't look that much different, but I'll explain it in a minute. Take this and fit all of this in it, all of it, all the stuff. This is the same list of items that I like to put in all of my boxes, but I did a lot of it in space-saving ways. So I hope that all of this fits in here. Now, how big is a Canadian shoebox compared to a US shoebox? Let's figure it out. So a US shoebox, this is Canadian, remember, is 12 inches long from here to here. Now this isn't folded, but you can kind of see the lines. And a Canadian shoebox is only 11 inches long. In centimeters, for my Canadian friends, ours is 30.5 centimeters and y'all's is 28.5. So that's quite a few centimeters gone. The width, see the line from here to here, is actually roughly the same. Ours is 7 inches and y'all's is 18 centimeters. So it's off by like 0.2 centimeters. It's just a little bit different in the metric system versus inches, but roughly the same size. Now, the depth is also a little bit different. That's this, the depth of the shoebox. Here in the States, ours is 4 3/8 inch. Now, I know that's really weird sounding, especially to you Canadians, because we count inches in eighths for some reason. Our math is weird. And y'all's is 10.5 centimeters. So for us, the inches in America, the USA shoebox is 4 3/8 inch deep. And this one is only 4 inches deep. So we lose like 3/8 of an inch. And for you Canadians, just to let you know, ours is 11.11 centimeters and y'all's is 10.5. So we're losing another half of a centimeter plus some, give or take. So it may not look or sound that different, but when you shave off just a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here, the whole volume is gonna change a whole lot. So this is the challenge that I have to create all of this. So thank you, Nichole, for bringing me this challenge. I'm gonna put it all together. I'm gonna show you what does and doesn't fit. If I have extra room, what am I gonna put in there? If I have to leave things out, what do I leave out? And how did I try to save space? Because guys, I like to pack with IKEA boxes a lot, and that is a lot bigger than this shoebox. So let's get going. Let's pack it all up. Let's see how it turns out. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! We did it. A couple things about this box that I thought were pretty neat. First of all, this is actually my first time to ever pack in a cardboard box. Even here in the States, when I did use Operation Christmas Child boxes, I was just doing 1 or 2, and every church I've ever attended never did Operation Christmas Child. And so I always would have to go to places and get my boxes Typically Hobby Lobby or Mardell would sell them around October and November, and I would always buy the plastic ones. So this is my first time to ever do a cardboard box. And some tips, this is just because of what I learned from the processing center. Sometimes when these come in, the ends pop off just a little bit. So I went ahead and when I was doing mine, on the inside, I taped these edges closed and then put another piece of tape on the top here on the inside. Here, I'll just show you. On the top right inside here, this spot right here, see the tape? Just to help keep it closed. It doesn't need the extra support. I just know sometimes they come undone, or when they're shoved in there with so many and they get to moving around, sometimes at the processing center, these pop open just a little bit. So just a little bit of a tip is that I added a little bit of tape, and maybe that will help you with your future packing. So I did fit 99% of everything in that bag in here, and what I didn't fit didn't intend to go in the box. So this is all that's left. And all it is a leftover Happy Meal packaging, because what I did is I took this Happy Meal packaging and I cut it up, and it's the perfect size to decorate the top of this box. Can you see how cute it is? It is Sonic themed, and we got to add this part of the McDonald's box in here. So that's it. And this was never intended to go in the box because it is trash. So let's pop over, and I'm gonna do a walkthrough of how I packed this box for you and try to show you some of the tips that I did to get everything in this box. Okay, so what you see me doing here first is I'm taking all of those items that I just showed you in the bag, and I'm setting them up. And I usually like to do one side is toys and the other side is essentials or things that are flat. You'll see here that I kind of run out of room, and I just give up trying to sort them and go ahead and use up all of the space that I do have with all of my little items, all the little trinkets that are gonna go in here, and all of the flat things. Oh, that pencil back. Oh, can't wait to show you all that. Okay, so let's see here. We're still sorting, and oh, I found some flat things. So let's go ahead and get this part started and start putting some things in this box. Flat things down in the bottom first, always. And then just trying to spread out, even though it is flat, I try to spread out all of the things so that it doesn't pile up all onto one side. Now you're gonna see here that I feel like I've got it pretty good. I feel like I've got a pretty good base going. Putting some toys in there to fill up all those little nooks and crannies. I think that I've got a really good first layer going, and then I realize, oh no, I needed to put these in there. So this is my first space-saving tip, is if you have boxes, puzzles or Band-Aids, even crayons, if you want to save space, you still want to send the box, but you need the extra space, go ahead and open up that box and pull all of the tabs out, and then you can squish it flat. So with Band-Aids, it's nice that the contents stay in there, but as you can see, I'm having to rearrange everything, so don't feel bad if you have to rearrange 3 or 4 times. Anyway, as I was saying, the Band-Aids, the contents stay flat, so you can still pack it flat. But if you have things in there like a puzzle or crayons, you can take those out and put them in Ziploc baggies, and it makes it a little more moldable in case there are things you need to pack around or to put into nooks and crannies. That's just one of my space-saving tips. This is another one of my space-saving tips. I wish you could see better into this box what I'm doing, but the toothbrush wasn't fitting right, so I had to rearrange it, which is perfectly fine. So the tip is, don't feel bad if you've pre-packed some stuff and you have to move it around because it's just not fitting the way that you intended. Also, stuffing cups and water bottles is some of my favorite things to do. But you see here now, I'm just filling in nooks and crannies as I go, layer by layer, making sure everything lines up the way I want it to. And then I realized that I need to get the spiral in. And here's my pro tip for spirals. I always do spiral side down because I know I can get the spiral in the bottom. But once I've packed everything and I fold it over, it doesn't always fit on the top. So I always pack spiral side down. That's just my preference. It's kind of space saving for me for when I close the lid. But now I realize that y'all can't see and I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna rotate the box, which I should have done from the beginning because voila! Look, you can now see everything that I'm packing and how each layer is coming together. Don't worry if there are some things that you're curious about what they are. I'm gonna unpack this box and show you everything that I put in it in a little bit more detail. So let's go ahead and speed this thing up and see where we land. Okay, so what you see me do right here is I go ahead and I know that that's where I want the t-shirt, so I just lay it there. It's not folded nicely, it's not rolled up neat how I want it in the end. I'm just saving that space so that my brain knows how much I need as I continue to pack all of the little goodies and toys and trinkets into this Sconic box. Okay, now that I have everything in there the way I want it, I'm gonna show you how I fold my shirts to the size. I go ahead and I measure the size that I want near the collar. So I fold the collar to the length that I need it, and then I make sure that the rest of the shirt lines up all the way to the bottom with that width, and then fold it over. And then here's my favorite little hack to do. I go ahead and fold the top down so that that blank space right there is hidden once it's fully folded, and that you'll be able to see the sparkling figure of whatever that shirt is. This one happens to be Sconic, so now that it's folded, Sonic's face is right there on top as part of the wow item. Now this is a little bit smushed full, and that's okay. I'm gonna check it here and see if it does fit. Yeah, it's gonna fit, but I need to add my letter here right on top, and then I can fold the box over, give it a nice squish, and add my 107 rubber band. So let me open it back up and show you some of the fun things a little bit more in detail, just to give you some inspiration. I really hope that watching me pack this box this way helps you, because this is the smallest box I've probably ever packed. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this part pretty short because you just saw everything that went in here, but there are a few things that I wanted to point out because I love them so much. I did go ahead and mark this for a boy aged 5 to 9 because the shirt in here is a 10-12, which will fit a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old, but not all the way up to 14. So that's why this is a box for a boy 5 to 9. But everything that's in here I think would be perfectly fine for a 10 to 14-year-old, in case you're curious. So let's pull this off and open up the box. And again, I just want to point out this fun McDonald's top. I just think this is such a great idea. I know that not everywhere and not all the time do the McDonald's Happy Meals come in the box, but if they do and they're not too greasy, save them and use them as your box decoration. So right on top here, like I said, here is my Sconic shirt. I absolutely love it. I got this on clearance at Old Navy. I never thought that I would ever find such an adorable shirt for such a great price. I think I paid like $1.50 for this shirt. Also, I was waiting and waiting and waiting to pack this box because I wanted to include a Sonic, and I couldn't find, I never got the Happy Meal Sonic toy. I tried several times, never found one. All the figurines, because he is a licensed character from a video game that adults like to collect as well, he's expensive. All his little figurines that I found have been like $15 and $16. I found a stuffed animal on Teemu that I just was waiting and waiting, and I never ever got it. So my boss donated this adorable little Webkins. It does have beanies in it, and I just thought this was perfect. I think it is a hamster, but you know, it could be a hedgehog, especially when Sonic curls up in a ball and rolls really fast. And I just thought it was the perfect addition to this box. And that's the pro tip, that if you're waiting and waiting and waiting for something perfect to make your box a final inclusion, don't wait. Go ahead and pack it. Go ahead and send it. It's going to be perfect just as is. As long as you have some toys, some hygiene, and some school supplies, these little kiddos are going to be blessed. So don't stress too much. Don't hold on to it too long. Don't wait for the perfect timing. Get it packed and get it going. And that's my little tip with this little cute, adorable thing. This is a Fannie Pack that was given to us by Lynette. Thank you so much for this. It fits this box perfect. It's from Oriental Trading, so if you want it, I will try to link everything below that's in this box that can be found online. I do have 3 Happy Meals toys, and I know I don't like to send packaging. However, with Happy Meals toys, the instructions are on the packaging. So I am going to leave the packaging with these toys and smush them down as much as I can to get as much of the air out, but I do leave Happy Meal toys in their packaging for the instructions. I know it creates trash, and I feel bad about that, but sometimes it just is what it is. Also, this, I'm so happy to show you. Look how cute this is. It's a bouncy ball, and it has pet hair on it because everything in my house has pet hair on it. So, but look how cool that is. It's a bouncy ball, and half of it is colored blue, and the other half, it has like a wolf and a moon in it. Isn't that so much fun? Nichole actually brought me several of these, and when I was gathering everything for this box, I thought, you know what? I have to put one of her bouncy balls in this Canadian box for this Canada challenge. So there are a few things in here from Nichole, and this is one of them. Thank you so much. This is the perfect box for this adorable bouncy ball. Here's another thing that's actually from Nichole. She sent these to me last year, and I just had to include this blue, really fun fidget spinner in this box. These will be linked below. They're from Amazon. This is also really neat. This is a little toy garage, and it, like I said about the Band-Aids, it came in a big box. So if folding the box down doesn't give you enough space, you can always also just cut things out and put them in baggies. Now, I don't usually like to send baggies like this that are one-time use, but I think that when this child gets it, he's going to put this together, and then it's going to become trash, and he will not need a reusable bag to house this toy. So I did go ahead and put it in a one-time use baggie. It's not reusable. This pin is from Lynette. Isn't it so much fun? I did have to pack it down flat, but everything spins on it, and I love it. It is from Raymond Getty's, if I can find them. I've also seen these on Oriental Trading. So if I can find this anywhere, I will link it below. Okay, a jump rope, a cute keychain. These socks, guys, I wanted to show you these socks. They are so cute. I got them from Hobby Lobby on clearance. It's just a whole bunch of Sonic heads on these really cute socks. I did fold them so they look funny inside out, but they're really, really cute. And the last couple things I want to show you in here. Oh, his cars. I think they're adorable. I think I picked the perfect Sonic the Hedgehog themed cars, right? Like this reminds me of Sonic and this reminds me of Tails. I love it. It even has a 2 on it. Perfect. Okay, I'm focusing. This I showed you in a Teemu haul. I got this from Teemu. Perfect quality, amazing. I think I paid less than $1 for it. This harmonica, guys, this is from Angie, and I think these are amazing. Again, I will link these below, but look how beautiful this is. Oh, look, there's the vent on my ceiling. Anyway, I just think that these harmonicas are such great, amazing quality. It even comes with a cleaning cloth down under it, but look how shiny and beautiful. I will link them below. I love getting to include these in boxes. Thank you so much, Angie. Okay, I'm getting there. I promise. But here was that space-saving cup that I was telling you about. And basically what I did, this is a pretty small cup. They are IKEA sized. This is different than the IKEA one. I did get it from my Kroger. But if you are looking to be able to locally source this, an IKEA is a great place to do that. They're a little bit smaller, but I think they're perfect and they get the job done. And what I did is I made this like his little hygiene kit. And this is the last thing in here that's actually from Nichole. She sent me these combs last year from Amazon. I will link them below, but I had to get everything I could in this box from Nichole from Canada because it's a challenge from her. So I do have a washcloth balled up really small. These are from Teemu. They're great. I love them. If you don't want to order online, a great place to get really good quality small washcloths is Dollar Tree in the baby section. I just found them in my last haul and I think they're really cool. But I also have everything else he needs in here. His little soap. I like putting these little soaps in. I have a soap saver here. I have some fingernail clippers from Angie, fingernail file, a lip gloss, a toothbrush. This toothbrush is actually a Dr. Fresh toothbrush. You can get them in like a pack of 5 for 99 cents at Walmart. I love it, but you do have to buy additional toothbrush covers. So that is it in this little container and I love it. And the last thing I want to show you are these pencil packs. So I don't really like to pick up pencil cases from Dollar Tree because they are so expensive and you can find them for a better deal financially, especially after back to school clearance, if you buy in bulk in Amazon or Teemu. But I was given this as a birthday present one year when I asked for my family to bring me items for boxes instead of gifts for me because I have plenty of junk, but I need stuff for boxes. So these are really cool to pack and I feel like I got so much in here in a neat, orderly fashion. It is packed full. So I just kind of wanted to point out to you guys how much, this is a full pencil pack. I have four number 2 pencils, 3 novelty pencils, 2 pencil sharpeners, 2 large erasers, 1 novelty eraser, 1 multi-click pen, 6 colored pencils, 7 crayons, a pair of scissors, a multi-click pen, and a novelty pen, and 3 pencil top erasers all fit in here. Like the whole, it's beautiful. It fits in here beautifully. So if you needing space saving because it packs in here so tightly and so precisely, it saves a lot of space. So even though it seems bulky and big, I think that this is a great way to save space. If you're just doing 1 or 2 boxes and they're gonna be a small box, a Canadian box or a USA cardboard box, I think these are great little trinkets to use as your pencil pack. These again are from Dollar Tree. Where's that? See, here's the Greenbrier stamp on there. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you for all of my space saving tips and tricks. Let me know what you thought about my Canadian challenge and if you feel like I got everything that was needed in a box in this one. that's it for today. Thank you so much for following along on my shoebox journey, and a quick little update for our adoption journey. We're a little bit nervous and excited because tomorrow we head into Fort Worth for our very first adoption training. It's 3 days long, and it's gonna take me quite a while to get all of the footage gathered and spliced together to be able to show you that part of our update. But I just wanted you to know that tomorrow is the day that we're actually starting that, and I am excited and nervous. So anyway, that's it for today. In case no one told you, we love you lots. Bye.